Murder Drones officially ended a year ago. By the time I post this, the final will be a year old, so congratulations to that. And I thought it would be fun and nice to ramble about some stuff, so if you're watching this, then I ended up going through with the idea. First, I should thank all of you watching this video. If you've watched my previous Murder Drone stuff and subscribed, liked, commented, or just sat through the whole thing, they've been really fun to make, and even if some haven't really been that successful, I plan on making more and going over more episodes, fan projects like games, comics, people's season 2s, because simply I like this show and I like rambling about it. Speaking of which, I've said it before, but fan content is the life of this show. Now, since it's ended, and I doubt we'll get like shorts or anything, or again, I doubt we'll get a season 2 to continue the show, or even some prequels that could be good to expand on the world and lore. But who knows how that comic thing they have will end up being. I think fan stuff is what's going to lead the fandom, so do go check out a bunch of fan projects. There is so much amazing stuff that so many people are making. I feel like every day I'm scrolling and seeing some new fan project that's going on. Honestly, I don't think the fandom is dead. I actually think it's pretty cool that we're a year in and it's still so alive. It probably had quite a lot of people leave because, well, the show was finished, but it is far from dead. There's plenty of people working on stuff, and there is a lot of interaction between the Murder Drones fans. That is a great thing about all of you guys, that there are so many creative people doing their own stuff, and I think Liam Vickers would encourage that. As he said when his show Design ended,
Left hands are worldwide, and there's so many other facilities that exist with conflicts of their own, and if you feel there's a story to tell there, I think the world would really like to hear it. So, good luck. I'm cheering you on.
I think he probably likes that people are going out and making their own stuff about his characters and world and expanding it in their own way. Speaking of Liam, while I don't see much from him, probably because I'm not in the Glitch In or his Discord server, I'm sure he will say something on the day. So editor me, put his response in and maybe read it out if he does one. I'm recording this before the day actually happens, obviously. Also, since some of you might not know, Liam Vickers has made other stuff, so go give that a try if you liked Murder Drones. Cliffside and Indonesian Cube are short but great, and while I haven't listened to the scary story stuff yet, I plan on doing so after I finish my Cliffside video. Speaking of which, I do already have an Indonesian Cube video you can watch if you don't want to go watch the entire show, or you just want to listen to somebody ramble about it. There's always a chance Liam comes back to do one of these projects, or even makes an entirely new one, which I will probably be watching and talking about, whether it's Cliffside, Indonesian Cube, Let's Split Up, or even something completely new. Murder Drones isn't perfect. I think we all know that, and I think even Liam knows that. But I can't deny that it is fun, and I had a good time watching it. I also think a lot of people can use this as like a what to do and what not to do, and just improve from here, if you want to look at it that way. But there is still plenty to enjoy. Characters, you can enjoy the story even if it is a bit confusing. The animation's good. The music, AJ Dispirto did some really good music. I use a lot of it in these videos because, one, they're usually Murder Drones themed. Two, I genuinely do just like the music. I actually have the records of these because why not? It also gets points for being Glitch's first real show. I mean, first real show as in one that wasn't mostly targeted at SMG4 fans. They obviously still have their spot in the company, but yeah, Murder Drones was the first one by a different creator, and it's been able to help build the company and get them to even bigger and better stuff. Murder Drones has also just been quite the step for indie animation in general. Glitch has been able to do plenty, and while a lot of support and money probably did come from Digital Circus, Murder Drones is still a part of that growth and was able to get them to the Digital Circus part. Even now, it's being used to expand the company, like how it's the face of the Amazon deal and the comic book testing and a lot of the Hot Topic stuff. It's all for the company and their other shows, but Murder Drones gets a piece of it. By the way, speaking of like merch and stuff, if it hasn't released by the birthday of this show, which I don't think it will, because the Digital Circus sale, they might save it till sometime in September so they can just spread out their shows more. I'm recording this at 5 a.m. and I don't even know if I'll make the video because it's a random little thing I thought I'd add like 10-20 minutes before I maybe upload this, depending on how long it takes me to edit. I found Murder Drones like 2 years ago. I think sometime after episode 6 came out, like a month or so, and watched it, enjoyed it, stayed for the entire show, and a few months ago I made my first video on it when I really started making YouTube videos out of being bored, and people seem to enjoy it, so I've continued because it's fun to make these. As I've said in this video, and a lot of people have said in this community in general, go look at all the fan projects. There's so much stuff being made, so many cool things. There is a lot, and even go make your own stuff. If you have something you think could be interesting, go make it, go rate it, do whatever. Okay, overall, happy 1 year of Murder Drones being complete. Murder Drones is a show I've really enjoyed, not only watching but also talking about and getting to interact with you lot over this show. Even if I and other people end up losing interest, I hope we can still look back at it positively. While the show isn't perfect, it helped make so much for Glitch, Liam, and fans, so happy 1 year, and hopefully we have many more. So, I hope you're having a good day, and in case I don't see you again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.